supposed to be acting gracious. End of my business, leave no traces. Underestimate the boy, I leave you headless. Necklace as a fashion statement. Sweat pouring, let it mix with the gasoline. I say the spark was a fair warning. Look to the other side of the world, I can really go and flex in a new foreign. Well, like, gonna get lucky. Get I move too quick, only hit it up. One more for the mausoleum. I pack out shows in the Coliseum. Hands up to the ceiling. Young Juno in the building. Stand up, procedure. I burn like ether. They want me to rest in peace, but they know that I'm undefeated. Yes, sir. I know, yeah, I'll be undefeated. Yeah. Stacking wins, stacking dough. Undefeated. Everybody only want me for the crown. But I never lose and never let down.
A cage with a monster. We're making the wrong move, might cost ya. I heard you talk a lot of trash in front of cameras for the media attention. Now it's time for you to boss up. I don't care who I'm against on the roster. Watch me work. I've trained too hard and I know my worth. You've been looking for a problem, now standing right in front of you. The only question now is who can hold they turn. Wanna Babylon, it'll be Babylon. So you'll get trampled on and it will travel on. Came to take you out, don't care who put you on. A lot of people on my hit list, you could be one. I ain't worried about the negatives that could be done. Blame confidence, my accomplishments. I've been looking for a challenge to conquer since I got him on the fence about his next attempt. You are incompetent, we are the competition. You're just a counterfeit, I don't need compliments. I just need ammunition, get knocked off the continent. I am so positive that this is costing us too much. I'm bossing up, if you are crossing us, you can get tossed down into a pit. There is no options, you can get ripped. They told me to quit, they told me to give it up, but I decided to live it up. I act like my house isn't big enough. Woo, you never get rid of us. Ask for a little, get carried away. You can get knocked and then carried away. My attitude varies by day. Life is a bitch, and we got married today.
I know, yeah, I'll be undefeated. Yeah. Stacking wins, stacking dough, undefeated. Yeah. Everybody only want me for the crown, but I never lose and never let down.
I couldn't do it. They told me 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 I couldn't. They told me I couldn't. They told me I couldn't do it.
A bricklayer. I labor for a bricklayer. I do. Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job, I'm on ships. Roll it cost a grip, I'm what's major now. Stop, boy, I got hot rods, it could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out, see what you thinking about. By associates, I've been scarred, fought and lost, went to war. Drop me off around the corner, just let it run, lead a car. Get up the road and turn, this what I thought. From Bossier City, took your little grocery and you ain't fault. They love the way I talk, my swag, I'm not regular. The fans going mad and my band's on a pedestal. Women in the stands, babe, don't let me get the best of you. Front stage, Michael Jackson bad, I'm professional. Solo out in public, but I ain't up for no questioning. Play, I might apply a little pressure, but ain't no wrestling. Sexually aggressive when my bitches be undressing. Baby, we gon' be late again, but that's just Kevin. Up there. Up there. Up there. Up there. Up there.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Royce Gracie and the UFC Hall of Famer, BJ Penn. Well, he made his UFC debut back in 2001 at UFC 31, and here is BJ Penn back for more tonight. UFC Hall of Famer who won the UFC welterweight title in 2004, and then realized the UFC lightweight title 4 years later in 2008. This man can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best boxers this lightweight division has seen. You are staring at a man, Joe Rogan, who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest lightweight in UFC history.
BJ Penn will go down in history as one of the legends of the sport. His devastating knockout power, as well as his world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game, made him one of the most feared fighters in the history of the sport.
Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
Royce Gracie came into the sport and basically introduced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to the world. Won the very first UFC tournament and 2 of the next 3. And in my opinion, he has done more to modernize martial arts than any fighter who has ever lived.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 13 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Wanaka, Hilo, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the former UFC welterweight champion of the world, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And now, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Royce Gracie. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, we are getting underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Oh, he found the target there, Joe. Nice punch.
Oh, good power left kick.
Oh, wow. Head kick.
Oh, beautiful.
Now goes. In and secures the takedown.
Back to half guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's trying to lock up a Kimura. He's got his arm pinned down. That arm looks locked up tight. That is just amazing technique. It's getting tighter. This could be it. He could tap. Oh, my great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Royce Gracie.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner.
With a love for the underdog. Many treat me like the one to fall. Ain't the favorite on your undercard, the loudest underdog. So don't make me give the gun a ball.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. The kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has thunderous kicking power, amongst the scariest kickers in the world of mixed martial arts, and his opponent has to be keenly aware of that danger.
So Dan Severn amidst his second UFC stint. The first one began with his debut at UFC 4 back in 1994. This is a man with a lot of signature wins to his credit already. Guys like Tank Abbott, Ken Shamrock, Oleg Taktarov already on his victims list. And tonight, Dan Severn will look to get the wrestling game going once again as he chases more UFC glory.
Dan Severn is a monster. He came into the sport at UFC 4 knowing almost nothing about submissions or striking, and he was beating guys with just raw strength and pure wrestling ability. This man is a legend.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Clinton Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Coldwater, Michigan, USA, Dan the Beast Severn! match begins. Our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here in the heavyweight division. And here we go. Well, it feels like we are all witness to history every time Dan Severn competes, and you never know when it will be the last time, but that will certainly not be tonight. This is a prime Dan Severn who is looking to put all his skills together in what is another big opportunity for him tonight. Immediately shoots for the leg. All right, so first round is underway. You know, when it comes to his strategy, a lot of it is rooted in his kicking game. Has massive power, whether he's attacking the head, the legs, or the body. So let's see how early he can find his range with those kicks here tonight.
He moves to stacking him now. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe.
Trying to pass here. And he gets reversed. It looks like he's going to...
Hard tip.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Well, hard to believe Dan Severn is still going strong despite making his UFC debut by fighting 3 times at UFC 4 back in 1994. But physically, he appears to be in his prime and in the shape of his life. And again, he says he has made...
Ready to fight? Ready.
We are underway. So here he is, the former UFC Super Fight champion and likely future Hall of Famer, Dan Severn. His resume reads like a who's who of future mixed martial arts legends. And in terms of the fighter we will see here tonight, everyone in his camp is saying this is going to be a much improved version who would have destroyed the last guy you saw his last time out. Let's see if Dan Severn can put those words into action.
And he gets out. That was a close guillotine. Hits the reversal and north-south. He's going to try to take the back. Controlling him from behind. He's going after that rear naked choke here. Now he's got it. He opens it up, pulls him onto his back, goes palm to palm here.
He might get a finish here.
This is getting pretty tight. He might be forced to tap. Oh,
and there it is.
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round. Let's get it inside the octagon. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Wanderlei Silva and Forrest Griffin. So here he is, the former UFC light heavyweight champion and former Ultimate Fighter winner, Forrest Griffin. Really a well-rounded fighter, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, outstanding grappling skills, but known really for his heart and his toughness. This is a guy who's very hard to put away, and really a guy who's not afraid to lean on the toughness. This is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Ultimate Fighter Season 1 light heavyweight winner. Initially was going in the police academy, got an opportunity to go on the Ultimate Fighter, and this now UFC Hall of Famer never looked back.
Forrest Griffin went on from The Ultimate Fighter Season 1 to become the UFC light heavyweight champion. His work ethic is second to none. His sense of humor is second to none. And he is a loved fighter, both in and out of the octagon.
All right, so here he is, the axe murderer, Wanderlei Silva. This guy has Hall of Fame written all over him, and when it comes to pleasing crowds and putting on a show, this guy wrote the book on it. Huge fan bases, not just in Japan, but all over the world. And for Wanderlei Silva, you can expect him to move forward with bad intentions once again here tonight.
Wanderlei Silva will go down in history as one of the most aggressive fighters the world has ever seen. He is the quintessential berserker Muay Thai striker out of the Chute Boxe camp of Brazil.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and a former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Forrest Griffin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 33 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready to fight? You ready?
And we are underway at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City. All right, ready to go for round 1 is the UFC Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin. More often than not, his wins have come towards the tail end of fights, right? The finishes, breaking guys down later in fights. We'll see what he chooses to do here early. Does he try to get the fight down into his wheelhouse against this striker tonight? We shall find out in short order.
They are trading huge punches here.
Silva gets plastered by that uppercut. All right, so here we go with round 1. There is no denying just how much power this fighter has in his kick. So let's see how early he chooses to attack with it. Does he go low to the leg? Does he go high to the head? Whoa!
Try to stay up.
Big knee to the body.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Oh, man, that is rough. Nice head kick. That's a big hook.
Nice punch by Griffin.
Oh, this could be it. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
They're certainly getting after it early.
Oh, he missed that kick. Oh, head kick.
Silva gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. How about that shin? Unable to connect with the right. Lands a big elbow there. Big knee lands there. The left hook hits home.
He went for an elbow.
Good defense here, Joe, as the hook to the head is blocked. Silva gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Silva's strike attempt there is blocked.
Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short. That one hurt. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
And he lands his first leg kick there. We told you to watch out for it, and he is not wasting any time tonight. Opponent may want to start checking some of these.
Good shot.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, this is chopping up a lead leg 101. This is exactly the way you do it as the leg kicks continue to pile up. And you can already start to see his opponent slowing down a little bit. May want to check one of those, bro. Silva gets caught with that punch.
Wow, what a powerful leg kick that was.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
Nice inside leg kick.
And he connects with the punch.
Keeps throwing that inside leg kick.
Silva gets tagged with that hook, Joe.
He's just landing an outstanding leg kick. He's feinting with the punch.
Ooh. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
This could be it right here.
Oh! Now a right hand.
He tagged him again. He's hurt. He is rocked. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh!
Big straight punch. Powerful right hand.
He's got him hurt here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Yep.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Good defense there.
Superman punch lands. Inside leg kick is there by Griffin.
Oh, nice.
Pretty strong leg kick there, Joe, by Vanderlei Silva. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. There is the horn, but not before he got a huge knockdown. A great round from Griffin.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Let's take a look at that again. Let's see it one more time.
Breathe. Relax, you okay? All right, get some water. Let's recompose here. You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
Brittany Palmer with us tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
That last... Oh, that one hurt him. Lands a giant kick. Oh, very nice.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Wow!
He's rocked.
Silva gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe.
Nice leg kick, very nice.
How about that shin? Leg kick now. He's starting to pile those up. Look at the stats. Visibly limping here. Leg kick checked nicely by Griffin. Wow!
He's in big trouble. Nice leg kick.
Slips to avoid the
haymaker.
Oh!
Looks like he's got a submission locked up. Grabs his ankle, pulls down on his shin, throws his other leg over. He wants to lock it in place. Throw that leg down.
Oh, look at this. Oh, slams him to the ground just as his opponent's attempting a triangle. That is one way to change course. Excellent job of making the proper adjustment right there. Switching stances here.
He hasn't thrown any kicks yet, but he really should be using that weapon. And he's checking every single one of those.
Griffin gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Oh, he's stunned again!
He's got him hurt here. Wow! Oh! He struck him with the slam. What a result here tonight. So his opponent goes for that wayward triangle choke, and man, did he pay the ultimate price. That's one of the best knockouts that you will ever see.
Absolutely brutal power in this slam. You can see the moment he hits the ground, he is out cold. Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown and the subsequent follow-up strikes for the knockout. Check out this angle here. Bam! Nighty-night.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has thrown stop to this contest. 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the ex-murderer,
So Wanderlei Silva gets his hand raised here tonight. This is a fighter who has made a career of not just winning, but entertaining fight fans along the way. And this was vintage Wanderlei Silva here tonight.
My heart turned cold December 29. 30 and below the day the hell froze. How did I survive? Blame it on my soul. Fire in the hole. You turn your back on me, it's clear you someone I don't even know.
It's a middleweight matchup between Anderson the Spider Silva and Chuck Liddell. Well, if you choose to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and stand and trade with this young man, you're playing with fire. Frightening knockout power. Go look at the highlight reel. As good a reel as anybody in the sport, you can be sure he'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands early and often. You do not want to get in a slugfest with this young contender, I can assure you of that.
Chuck Liddell will go down in history of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC. The UFC light heavyweight champion during his reign was one of the most feared fighters in the sport, with devastating knockout victories of the elite of his era.
So here he is, one of the more prolific finishers in UFC history with the highlight reel to prove it. Anderson the Spider Silva, former UFC middleweight champion, 10 straight successful title defenses. He started his UFC career 16-0. He has beaten a who's who of elite middleweights and light heavyweights. Anderson Silva back under the bright lights tonight.
Anderson Silva is the most successful middleweight champion in mixed martial arts history. A devastating Muay Thai striker with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Silva is 4 years his senior. The reach is identical. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson, the Spider Silva! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here. All right, ready to go here with live action as we get underway here at Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Dome.
Knee to the body. Just misses with the right. Oh, well done moving the head there to slip that left hand.
They're going after it quick here. Oh!
The Iceman gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. Head kick is blocked. Oh, man, he continues to attack with that head kick and lands again. And defensively, he has got to figure some things out here. Get those hands up, raise your guard. Whoa!
He's rocked. Vicious knee to the body.
Oh, he might be out.
Big right hand. Oh!
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, nice head kick. That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt.
Oh, straight right. How about that chin? Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Oh! Huge right hand! And that's gonna do it.
And here's the end of the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the... Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Huntington Beach bad boy, Tito Ortiz, and Dana White. All right, right, so here he is, the UFC president, Dana White. No shortage of call-outs, as you might expect, since he announced his intentions to compete inside the octagon. And this is really a fighter who brings a lot of different skills to the table. Certainly, he is known as a boxing stylist, very heavy hands, pretty good takedown defense. He is an improving grappler. But I think what jumps off the page for me is the cardio. The stamina for Dana White has been there thus far. It figures to be tested in this matchup here tonight.
This guy is a boxer, and he will have a distinct advantage if this fight goes in boxing distance, whether it's cage with dirty boxing, or in the center of the octagon where he can utilize his superior accuracy.
All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion and future UFC Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz. At one point, he successfully defended this 205-pound belt 5 successive times. Now for Tito Ortiz, let's see what is left. You know the challenges are going to be big names, legends of the sport. Let's see how it goes for Tito Ortiz in another big spot here tonight.
Tito Ortiz is one of the true legends in the sport of mixed martial arts. A true pioneer with some of the most devastating ground and pound we have ever seen inside the octagon.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart with similar height and reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dana White. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Tito And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, this building has hosted some of the biggest fights in boxing history, and now MMA making its presence felt. We are underway and ready for live action. part of New York City. All right, going to be interesting to see how Tito Ortiz chooses to attack here early on in this one. At least on paper, he figures to have a lot of advantages. Let's see how he chooses to approach the early going. Oh, big left hand there.
Both guys have proved to be dangerous in the opening seconds of this fight.
Tito gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Really missed with that right hand.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Ortiz gets hit by that leg kick. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, huge right hand!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? He's trying to hang on.
Dana White goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Big knee to the body! Short uppercut in the clinch by Ortiz.
Tying up in the clinch here.
Oh, elbow to the head there by Dana White.
Good takedown defense. Very nicely done.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own. Just missed with the left there. Lands the kick to the body there. How about that shin? Try to establish that jab. Dana White gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
And there he swung with a haymaker. Tagged him. He clipped him again.
Nice leg kick there by Dana White.
Got the over-under here.
First takedown attempt is there.
He's working from half guard now. Slightly deflected.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by UFC President Dana White.
Hit him with the jabs. Big punches.
Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it, right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
He clipped him.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. 90 seconds to go. Oh, that head kick landed.
Eats a nice right hand.
Just out of range with that right hand. Leg kick checked by Dana White.
Nice leg kick. Excellent head movement. Oh, solid jab.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh!
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Hard straight punch.
Knee to the body. Dana White's eyebrow got cut on that strike. He's starting to bleed now. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Tito. Oh, effective use of the jab by UFC President Dana White. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Ortiz. Oh, huge block. Nice punch by Dana. White.
Oh, he got tagged again. He's hurt. Oh, no!
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Kick lands forward there. Oh, nice punch there by UFC President Dana White. Points out for the end of round one.
Stop.
Listen up. You've been here before, all right? That was nothing. You're going to go out there and just stay on the outside and take your time.
Brittany Palmer doing her thing as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's going to get knocked out.
How about that shin? UFC President Dana White.
Oh, he got tagged. He got tagged. He's hurt. He's in big, big trouble here. He's getting tagged. Oh, head kick.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Body kick, look at that. Tries a big hook to the head, but misses.
Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that count. Constantly a moving target.
Oh! He's in trouble right now.
Tito gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
He postures into place. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Now he's on top in half guard.
He's in full guard here. He's looking for the triangle. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now he's going to pull down on his shin. He's going to throw that leg over. He's got that.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. UFC President Dana White gets hit with a kick. That one
big kick to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned. Oh, he's getting hit. Oh, what a leg kick.
Ortiz going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there, Joe.
Drop down for a double.
Working on a single leg here.
Oh, that's some wrestling right there. He's got half guard. He's posturing up here. Reversal and into half guard. Excellent movement here on the ground.
And he eats a right hand there.
He's got to be careful, the guillotine here. He's got the guillotine locked in tight.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Good fight. He somehow stays in the fight.
Completely lost the position. He's in half guard here. And he reverses position. Looking for the rear naked choke.
And now he's got that arm under the chin.
From there, he wants to grab a hold of his bicep, and he wants to put his other hand behind his opponent's head for maximum leverage. And he's free. Beautiful escape. That was a close rear naked choke. Side control.
And he landed the right hand there.
Trying to spin to the back.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, another shot. He's hurt bad. Woo! Woo! Look at that jab.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, we heard him again. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. Oh! He's down. Oh, that's it. It's over. Beautiful knockout.
Wow.
And here's the end.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Chael Sonnen and Conor McGregor. So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, and absolutely remarkable what he has accomplished since making his UFC debut in 2013. Still the only simultaneous two-division UFC champion the promotion has ever seen. That left hand, whether you're a featherweight or a welterweight, you don't want to get hit with the left hand of Conor McGregor. He is precise, a creative striker who has certainly put Dublin, Ireland and SBG Ireland on the MMA map.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
All right, so here he is, the one, the only Chael Sonnen, back for more. The UFC Middleweight Championship has eluded this fighter, but make no mistake about it. When Chael Sonnen competes, he always does so as one of the best 185-pound fighters on this roster, as suffocating a wrestler as there is in this division. And opponents know what's coming more often than not during this current run. They have been unable to stop.
Sonnen has some of the finest wrestling skills in the division. He's a very hard worker at the gym, great cardio, he has extremely effective takedowns, he's very dangerous if he can put you on his back, and he's one of the very best when it comes to controlling a fight from the top position.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height, but the same reach. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen!
You've been given your instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
Well, it's a building that has hosted so many classic fights. We are underway at Madison Square Garden, right here in the heart of New York City. Well, you know, Chael Sonnen can keep up a furious pace over 15 or 25 minutes if need be, but how will he approach this fight here tonight? Most people expect that he will try to wrestle early and find a way to feint his way inside and ultimately on the legs of his opponent. Chael Sonnen gets caught with that punch. Oh, huge head kick. The left hook hits home.
Vicious combinations.
Sonnen gets tagged by a solid uppercut. I don't have to tell you, Joe, about his toughness, but you can't absorb too many more of those uppercuts.
Oh, big shot by Conor.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
He transitions to full mount. He's going to transition to the back. Mounts again.
Now trying to trap an arm.
He's in full mount here, and he's looking for the arm bar. What he wants to do is, first thing he wants to do is secure the arm, tie it up. Then he wants to scoot his hips forward, rotate the hips, throw his leg across his opponent's face. Then he got it, he got it. Nicely done. Great job, didn't waste any time, took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 27 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Chael Sonnen!
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction.